Good morning, Fernando.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good man. A
That's
little, a little tired.
tired. Why? It's early in the morning.
Tired.
Why tired?
Because because yesterday I went to the bed very late
I see.
for I am doing a presentation for work
I see. And what time did you go to sleep?
like 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
of today.
Ouch. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
very is it was like a few hours ago, like maybe 3 hours. I'm sorry, 4 hours.
Like for yeah because yeah I get up for 50 minutes to 5.
Really? And why too early?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you slept like
because I had to
uh-huh.
take a showers, and make some meal for breakfast,
Meal for breakfast
other things I had to do.
in the morning.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes.
in the morning.
Yeah, to go to sleep at 1 and then wake up at 5. So then yes, so you sleep like 2, 3, 4 hours. And yeah.
Yeah, and the presentation I didn't finish yet.
All right. And when do you have to do that presentation? Today
Today, 2 p.m. I
at 2
have
p.m.
time. Yeah,
You have time. Okay. Yes.
yeah, I
Is,
have time.
is that about a new product or something? The presentation?
It's a new project. Yeah, yeah. It's a new project.
I see. Well, yeah. Good luck with that presentation. And drink some coffee.
Thank you.
Whenever I feel down, whenever I feel a little bit sleepy, so then I drink coffee, and that's it. That's all I need. Is for me, coffee is my fuel. It's my gasoline. So whenever I feel down, I drink coffee, and then everything is back. So coffee is a good
Okay.
invention. I really love caffeine. Good. So we got
Without
Salvador.
sugar.
With sugar. Some people they like
With
coffee
sugar.
with no sugar. Do you drink it like that? Do you drink it without sugar or
I
with
li- I, li-
sugar?
I drink coffee without sugar. I don't like sugar in the coffee.
Oh, really? Okay. In my case, I like sugar. Yes.
Okay.
Basically, I don't like plain things. Plain, the word plain. I don't like plain things like simples, right? Like
Ah,
without sugar, no, I don't like it. Without salt, I don't like it. So I like it with salt or sugar. Yes. Well, it,
okay.
it depends, right? Everybody has different tastes with no sugar. Good. Salvador is here. Why are you coming so quiet, Salvador? Your team won
Hello.
yesterday. Your team won yesterday.
Finally, right? I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it? Nah, I couldn't watch it either. But it was I was watching the summary, the highlight,
Yeah.
and it was a good
Mm-hmm.
match. So Barcelona played really good versus Juventus. They did a good
Yeah.
match.
Hopefully. Yeah. But the thing is that now I have the opportunity to watch it. But since sometimes I don't realize that the match is it's a schedule, a race schedule.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know about the schedule. So sometimes in the office, someone tells me, we are in the champion, right? And let's watch the game.
yes, and the same happens to me. Even on on the weekend. What was it? The classic. I knew that it was gonna be the weekend, but I forgot the time. I forgot it. I didn't watch
Yeah.
it. So then I was
No,
like
no.
around 10 a.m. in the morning. So then someone told me, "Hey, Real Madrid
No,
won."
what?
I said, "What do you mean? Isn't that in the afternoon?" No, he said that they played at 8 in the a.m. Oh my God, I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
But anyway,
yeah. But
good.
it's good. It's good.
It's good.
Yesterday they won. Yeah.
Good. So we got Mr. Ramos and Joaquin. Good morning. Welcome. We're
Good morning,
almost
good morning.
Good morning,
good
teacher.
morning. We're almost at the end of the week, right? I don't know if you get it like excited about the weekend. Are you looking forward to the weekend?
Yes
Staying
and no.
home.
All right. But do you rest on the weekend or do you have to work on the weekend?
I know we don't, I don't have to work. I don't know the others.
So, and how about
Uh,
Saturday? Not even Saturday?
No.
no.
Ah, that's nice.
Uh, well, if we have something to do when we work, right? But it's not part of the regular schedule.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Good. And what's your, for example, let me see, Enrique, what was your and your company talking about this? What was your expertise? Hmm.
Well, I'm in my work.
What is your expertise? Basically, your area, exactly what you do. Are you like a
Well,
programmer? Are you a salesperson? A supervisor, chief supervisor, manager? Good.
I am a accounts payable analyst.
Oh, a payable analyst. So you are in charge of the accounting and everything. Basically, the
No only
payrolls with the payrolls,
no
No.
the processing invoices
invoices. Okay,
to register invoices into the system.
to the system and sending them to customers.
Yeah, and then in treasury they pay for it. They pay all the invoices.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I have a good understanding about how a telecommunication company works. Before I worked for a Canadian company. I worked for a Canadian company that is called Comwave. I don't know, probably you have heard, probably not. It is Comwave. Comwave is like telecommunication company in Canada. So it's basically it's like you here in El Salvador. It's like Tigo in El Salvador. They provide TV, internet, and home phone services. Everything related with bundles, related with transferring numbers, invoices, downtown credits, everything related with downtown. Do you provide downtown credits to people? Like, for example, someone reports an issue with their internet for a week. So then you have to compensate this week that this person didn't have the service. Is it the same?
No, I
No,
don't think so.
no
No.
compensation.
Well, it depends. Well, if you call maybe the guy taking your issue could look at some compensation, but I think it's not like it's not like normal. It's not something that you say, okay, you miss this, then take this.
Okay.
But in El Salvador, that doesn't happen in any in any industry.
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
it's
seen
it's,
that.
it's, it's not very common. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, and this company in Canada, yeah, it's very common. I don't know, like people were like, hey, I need a compensation for this. What happened? I didn't have the service Saturday and Sunday, and I really needed the internet, but it went off. So then you need to compensate it. Or sometimes like, hey, you said that the installation was gonna be done on Wednesday, and the guy came on Friday. So those 3 days I didn't have service. I need a compensation. Hey, I've been
Yeah,
with you
yeah,
like 5 years with the internet. I need a better package and a better price. Things like that.
yeah. Here doesn't that doesn't happen here.
That doesn't happen. Okay.
Even
Or
I have, for example, I had an issue for I have had an issue for 2 years with Banco Agricola. I wanna take all my credit cards out,
mhm.
and even so, even that I cannot do it. I'm
you
not able to do that because they close the credit card, then something start to charge like interest or commission, and it's
mhm.
open again. Well, but they are
Okay.
not compensating the time that I am wasting and all the
For
you
all
know.
this time.
When I go to another bank, then I realize, hey, you have an issue with Banco Agricola. What?
Yes, and sometimes we have, and you know what? A long time ago, back in 2000, I think 10. Yeah, I think it was in 2010. I had an issue with that with Tigo.
Yeah.
I had an issue with
I,
Tigo, but this was very. I was very. I think it was my fault. It was my fault. I was very like this one in the chat. Look at the word. What is the word in the chat?
name
Huh?
or name? No,
Okay, thank you.
name. Yeah.
Thank you, Genesis. Help us. What is the pronunciation of the word in the chat? Uh-huh. Genesis, are you there? So the word here is
Naive,
again,
naive,
yeah,
naive,
naive is naive,
naive.
very naive, naive. The word is naive. Yeah, not Najib.
You
No,
know
that's
what you're
that.
calling for.
Yeah, that's your president. No, not Najib. It's naive, very naive. What is naive? Any idea with the word naive?
Maybe frustrated.
Frustrated?
I
It's
don't have
different.
idea.
Hello? No idea? Okay. Uh,
Ingenua.
yeah, it's like a when you said ingenuo or like innocent in something. When you are very innocent or when you are very naive. I mean, when you are very ingenious in something or innocent. So that's the word, naive. Naive. Because I was moving here to San Salvador, and then it was like a friend of mine, but not really a friend. It was like someone that I knew, and he told me, hey, someone someone is gonna give me a cell phone. Well, I mean, a salesperson from, I think it was from Tigo. He said, someone's gonna give me a cell phone, and I just need someone to pick it up in San Miguel. And I said, okay. And he said, can you bring me the cell phone? And I said, sure, no problem. So then I was very naive, right? I was, yeah, really to help the guy and take the cell phone from San Miguel to San Salvador. So then he told me, okay, you're gonna go to this place. This guy, the salesperson, is gonna be waiting for you here. And I went, and and definitely yes, the salesperson was there, and he gave me the cell phone. But he only told me, as far as I remember, you need to sign here that you received the cell phone. That was the only thing. You need to sign that you received the cell phone, right? The song that you got the cell phone, and that was it. And then I brought the cell phone to San Salvador, and then like 2 years later, I was trying to apply for packages, and at Tigo, and they told me, a lady told me, sorry, but you cannot apply to any packages because you have something pending with us. And I was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, you have a debt, you have something pending with us, so that's why at first you need to pay this, and then you can get services. And I said, but I have never had any service with you. And she said, no, but I'm looking here and it says that I think the amount was more than 500 at that time. And I said, and I was like nervous and surprised. And then I told him, no, ma'am, there must be a mistake. I have never had anything, it's the first time requesting a service. And she told me, no, I can see here with your name and that there's a debt. And she said, you got a cell phone with a package and back in this time and which, you stopped paying. And I was like, I didn't know. I have no idea. So then to make it shorter, I realized that the salesperson put the phone under my name, but it was for the other person.
Oops.
Have you had any like situation like that before? No.
Maybe lending money.
I just went to pick up the cell phone to the other guy, and the salesperson told me, You just need to sign here that you receive the cell phone," and that's all I remember. And that's what I did. But then the cell phone was under my name. It was under my name, and
And
then
I,
I called the guy. Good, because I hadn't seen him for a
What did
while.
you do?
So then I called the guy, and can you imagine, right? My reaction.
yeah,
I was not angry. I was pissed off, and I was really angry because that was like a ripping off people, right? And I told him, hey man, what did you do with this? Well, I didn't talk in that way, but and said, no, I don't know what happened. I think there was a mistake. The salesperson put the phone under your name, but I think it was his mistake, and that was not right. He did it, I think, with purpose. So we try to like transfer the information to him, but we couldn't because of, first he needed to pay the amount in order to change it to another person. And it was a big mess. And then I even talked to a person in charge in Tigos, and then they told me, okay, we need to start an investigation and then we're gonna solve a problem. And so at the end they told me, no, we couldn't. And then I was like, I was not like, I understand, right? They have the rights, but the problem was the salesperson who put the phone number under my name, and I was not getting the package.
yeah.
And I told
Did
him,
you pay
hey,
for it?
and I told him, sorry, sir, to the supervisor, but you really need to get in touch with this salesperson, and he needs to prove that I apply for this. You need to have like an application letter or something. I haven't. It's my first time. And I said, why I wouldn't pay for this? If that was me, I would have paid. And then at the end, they told me, no, but we're gonna start investigation. So then there was even with this company did come
Yeah.
right? Yes. And then we
Yes.
start an investigation, and then at the end we say, okay, you know what? This is gonna go to this area and it's gonna disappear within, they say around, I don't know, 3 years at the end. I don't know what is the process, but at the end, I think the guy didn't pay, and I think I left a bad record and at Tigo, and I was like, oh my god! But they told me later that it was removed. It was removed because I show everything that I didn't apply for that package. So that was a big problem that I had. But it was the
Yeah.
guy. It was the guy intention.
Yeah.
So then yes, I was very naive. The word naive is like very innocent, when you're very innocent in something. So now it's like I'm very careful whenever I need to sign something or like a help. Yes. And then like later there was a guy who told me, hey man,
Come tomorrow.
yeah, and someone told me, hey, I need to apply. I'm gonna apply for a bank loan, right? Because I need to buy a car. I don't want to travel by bus anymore. And but they need a second co-applicant. Second co-applicant is, how do you say that? Second co-applicant is I forgot the word. It's
Fiador, fiador.
Like
fiador,
call something. Call.
fiador. And he said, and I was thinking that you could help me with this. And I said, okay, thank you, but no. immediately, no, I'm sorry, I can't. No, it's not possible. Yeah, sorry. With anything else, but don't ask me for that. Yes. So that was very, that was an issue that I
Yeah.
had. So, but then they call me, no, now everything is solved. It was removed, and now if you want, we you can get services from us. I haven't tried. Well, there's no coverage. That was my
Yeah,
story.
that's the issue now.
Yeah, that's the issue now. Okay, good. So welcome back, everybody. So most of you are here now. So I sent you like a some like PDF to your WhatsApp. Did you see it, or can you see it? Can you see it, everybody? In the WhatsApp?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. How about the rest? Carlos, Cuvillas, Jacqueline, Angel.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh, Before we go into talking, we're gonna have a short listening comprehension. Listening comprehension, and this is about like understanding English language, and this is like for example, uh, if you see it, it's about this kind of listeners are the listeners that you will see, for example, whenever you take, like as we said yesterday, if you take any like TOEIC or any official evaluation, these are the exercises. Exactly like this. This is basically a preparation for TOEIC. This is like a preparation that we have for TOEIC, so then people can have like different vocabulary, so you have a better understanding of the things. Because sometimes, when you take any evaluations like this, so the problem is the vocabulary, and sometimes, that is very technique. You need to understand the context of the words. So first, what we're gonna do is like you have, if you see in the PDF, you have some blank spaces like 1, 2, 3, 4 to 12, and you have 12 words here in the top in a box that you need to fill into the correct place. First, we need to have like understanding of the words, and then we go into the listening comprehension. For example, we got the first word. Diego, what is the first word?
Abundant.
Okay, and it's like a letter like abundant.
Abundant.
Abundant. Abundant is like a lot, right? When there is a lot. So that is abundant. Good. Fernando, next.
Candidates
Here, the other one
or
under
accomplish,
is accomplishments.
accomplishments.
Accomplishment. You know accomplishment, right? Accomplishment? What are
No.
Yes.
what are
Oh, no, I
accomplishments?
don't know.
Okay, don't worry. Accomplishment, what are accomplishments? Like when you obtain
Difficult.
something, right? When you obtain something, you said
Logro.
logros, exactly. You said I bought my house. That's one accomplishment. I finished my university. I'm an engineer already. Okay, that's your accomplishment. I bought my car last year. That's an accomplishment. I got married. Well, that's an accomplishment too, right? Everything that you plan, if you get it, that's accomplishment. Next, Mr. Cuvilla.
Bring together.
What is bring together? What is bring together?
I don't know, teacher.
Okay, not a problem.
Uh, it's
Associate.
like okay.
Uh-huh.
To get something.
Yes, bring together is like associate, right? Associate this thing with this thing, put it together into one thing, right? It's like what? Imagine Salvador in the accounting area in your area. So you need another person to help you, right? You need an accountant. But then, so you had three probably potential candidates that you need to select one. I think you need to bring to your department the candidate that has the better skills or abilities. So the one that has more competences, so you're gonna bring it together to your team. It's like a match something. Okay. So we got candidates. That's easy. Next, Anna. Anna,
Coming up with.
coming up with. What is come up with? Mhm.
Figure it out.
It's like come up with is like a figured out something. It's like a think about something, find a solution for a problem. So you say, I have to come up with this. It means that I need to find a solution for something. Yes. Good. Huaching, next. Huaching,
Commensurate.
okay. It's commensurate. Commensurate. This is a very technique word. Yes, it's not very common to hear this word, but yeah, it's very technique. And this kind of like listenings, these words are common, and sometimes we have no idea. What is commensurate? Any idea that you may have, everybody?
I
What is?
I
Uh-huh.
No.
I having a ¿cómo se dice? En la punta de la lengua.
In the tip of my tongue. In the tip of my
Mhm.
tongue. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay. How about
Commensurate.
how about the rest? Helper. What is commensurate? If
I
you
have no
think
idea.
no idea, if you put it like
Sounds
into
like
Yeah,
No idea.
in Spanish, right?
yeah,
Conmensurado, no.
comensurar, and what is comensurar? What is comensurar?
Acordar.
Acordar. Okay, there you go. It's related. Yes, it's a
Ambos.
synonym. Acordar. hmm This is that's why this is it's about like a job. It says in the top. It says job advertising and recruiting. It's basically when you're hiring people in companies. Job advertising and recruiting, right? So it's this is very common, this vocabulary. So commensurate is like that when you concur, when you agree with something, but this is related with money. This is related with money. For example, with the word commensurate, imagine that let me see. Okay, Diego, you need to hire. You're gonna hire two people to Tigo, right? You are the like the manager of that department. So you are gonna hire two people, and imagine that you're gonna hire two people. Let me see. Diego, what kind of like profession do you need in your area? Telecommunication company, maybe telecommunication bachelor,
Uh,
maybe.
uh, Knowledge on projects or on
Huh?
projects methodology.
Uh-huh. So imagine that you're gonna
Uh,
hire two people with what? With telecommunication degree. Imagine, right? Telecommunication degree.
okay.
So you're gonna hire two people. Good. So and those two people would be Carlos. That will be Carlos and Angel. So you have Carlos and you got Angel. Both have the same profession. All right. So they have the same degree. But Carlos just graduated from the university. He has no experience. He's new. Is going to be the first job at Tigo. But in the other way
Mhm.
around, you have Angel, who has the same profession, but he has been working in this industry for more than 10 years. He has a lot of experience. He has been working in different big companies, like some competitors. So he really understands a lot about this, about what you do. So who do you think is gonna get more money? Who are you gonna pay more, Carlos or Angel?
Maybe Angel,
Maybe Angel. Why?
Because has more experience.
It has more experience. So in this case, so Angel's salary is going to be commensurate according to his skills and experience. So the salary is commensurate.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So do you understand, everybody? The rest, the word commensurate?
Like kind of,
Yes.
well,
It's
In
kind of,
concordancia.
yeah, but with money, right? Depending the experience and depending the skills. Like, for example, let me see, with the Minister of Education, we as teacher, if I am new, I'm gonna go and work. So my salary is gonna start like from, let's say, and imagine like 680. Imagine, right? It's gonna start like that. But then, if if you have like 15 or 20 years experience, so your salary is gonna be a bit higher. So then the salaries are commensurate according to capacity and experience. Or in some companies, whenever they have a job advertising, they said, okay, salary will be commensurate according to experience or capacity. So you don't know how much you're gonna get depending your qualifications. So that is the word commensurate. So it's like you adapt the salary according to the experience and abilities. Got it? I think you do. Okay, that's the word commensurate. Next is match. This is very easy. Angel, next. Angel, Angel,
Profile.
profile, right? Okay, Diego said that,
Profile.
remember that Diego said that he's gonna increase your salary, okay? So ask for it. Yeah. Profile, then we have qualifications. Genesis, next. The word is
Recruit.
recruit, right? It's like hire people. And the other one is Carlos,
Submit or
submit,
submit.
submit,
Submit. Yeah.
submit, yeah. And Mr. Aquino, next.
Time consuming.
Time consuming, time consuming. All right, so
Consuming.
consuming. So we have abandon, accomplishment, bring together, candidates, come up with, commensurate, match, profile, qualifications, recruit, submit, and time consuming. So first we need to, what we need to do is like put these words into the correct place. So example, Salvador, can you read the first sentence from recruiting to costly process?
recruiting employees is time consuming and costly process.
Okay, is that correct, Genesis? He said recruiting employees is a time consuming and costly process.
Mm,
Mhm.
maybe.
Maybe. Okay,
Not sure. Mhm.
I'm not sure. Marcela, what do you think? Recruiting employees is a time consuming and costly process. That's what Salvador said.
Yeah, is to me it's okay.
It's okay.
Time
And
consuming.
and to me it's okay too. Yes, that is correct. So number one is time consuming. So time consuming eliminated. So now we need to go for number 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 12 that we need to organize. And we need to understand the vocabulary, and then we go into the listening comprehension, which is the next um, page that I sent you. So we need to solve it, and we need to work in pairs, and then we go into the listening and understanding this. Like, for example, let me see. Does anybody from here work in the recruiting department? No? Does someone work in
No,
the recruiting department here?
No,
No? You don't hire people?
no,
No?
no. We are hired.
no,
No? Okay. Diego? Angel? No?
No, well, not directly, right?
Not
very
directly,
Yeah.
but
I
sometimes.
ask,
Uh-huh.
I ask TO people to help me when I have a vacancy.
A vacancy. Okay. Yes, but what are the qualifications that you look, right? So we look for certain qualifications in a person.
No, normally you raise the profile. You put what are the
Quali-
competence and skill for the position,
Mhm.
and what are you looking for, and then you pass to your people to start to search.
Start searching. Okay. So then, yes, you have
Yeah, and
some
then you interview the candidates and decide for the person, right?
for the best, right? The best match. Yeah, that's I think it's,
Yeah,
it's it's
yeah.
normal in all companies, even though probably you don't work directly with the in the recruiting department, but you give some suggestions, right? Or some supervisors they analyze and they say, oh, I would like to have these people, this guy or this girl in my team, right? But then the recruiting department has a better idea that you want this kind of people in your team. But yeah, it's very I think it's very interesting interviewing and knowing people. You discover many abilities that people don't look like, but then when you talk to them, so you discover some good things and also bad things.
Yes,
Okay.
we used to do an assessment,
Uh-huh.
and you put together many candidates and start like different scenarios to see their behavior or their, you know, in like a most seems to real situation that we can create.
Okay. So like some like role plays that they need to react
Yes,
or they need
use
to do.
cases. Try to resolve these use cases in teams, and then you can see the ability to play, to be a team players and many stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Good. So I'm gonna give you time to organize that one, and then we go into the listening. Let me see. So we're 13, 6. 6 is going to be. Okay. I'm gonna give you time. Let's organize the words into the correct place, and then we have the listening. There you go. So it's only a group of three, like Ana, Genesis, and Salvador. The rest are just two, two, and two. Okay. Now you can accept it, and let's solve the listening part. Okay. Joaquin, Diego.
Alex, I clicked the wrong bottom.
Oh,
I
okay.
put ahora no.
I wanna know. Okay, let me send you again. Do not accept right now.
Text.
Don't accept. No, do not accept right now. Let me
Okay,
send it again. All right.
okay.
Okay. Now, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There is
Abundant?
maybe, but I'm not sure. Maybe commensurate or
Eh, let's put ball. Then we check and read it, and let's read it again, and then see if
okay.
it makes sense, the whole part. So we say abundant and commensurate, right?
Okay.
Okay. Then let's see. Conservatively. Do you want to read? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I only grade
Okay. Conservatively, when the economy is slowing down and jobs are few, employees are in a better position for attracting the best candidates.
Yes.
Looks
Yes,
good
it's
for
the
you?
best candidate. Yes.
Candidates, right?
Yes.
Candidate number 10 profile. Number 11. They're willing to offer a salary that is. What is willing, Jacqueline?
What was, sorry.
Willing. The number.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
willing is like complacer.
Really?
Willing. Yeah. Willing
Will.
is like when you
Willing. How do you say
willing.
willing?
Willing. Willing is like when you have
Okay.
disponibility to do something. Like for example, someone's gonna tell you like, hey, Mr. Aquino, are you willing to work on Sunday? Do you have disponibility to work on Sunday? And you say, yes, I'm willing to. Or maybe, for example,
Uh-huh.
are you willing to learn English? Of course, that's why I'm here, right? I am willing to. Dispuestos. Estoy dispuesto a.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
So that's the word willing.
Good. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. They are willing to offer a salary that is, let me check.
Commensure. Commensure.
A very specific profile. Después, these
Yes.
employers want to see well-rounded candidate in someone who has related with that experience. Employers will make hiring. No, me pasé, vea. Dice,
I
they
don't
are
know.
willing to offer a salary that is commensurate.
Salaries are there, pues,
Me dijeron que era conmensurado, pero ni me acuerdo qué.
commensurate.
Commensurate. Yes.
What's the meaning of commensurate? What's the meaning,
Is
Alex?
when you agree with like a salary, depending your knowledge, depending
Pues
your
sí, esa es.
experience, depending
It's
skills.
commensurate.
It's commensurate in
That's
English.
correct.
All right.
Ajá,
Yes, it's correct. All right.
ajá.
It's,
Okay. And
Okay.
then
and the last one
and the last one is employers
is
will make hiring and
make
salary determinations based on
Mhm.
Yes. Employers will make hiring and salary determination based on the information candidate. So, submit, no.
But we have a problem with the number 2, no?
Yeah, wants to bring together.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Almost
like
done.
there before employer.
Yeah. Well,
Are you done or are you still missing some words?
I'm still missing.
Which one?
We
We
have
have problem.
yeah,
On which one?
the two and three
Two and
because
three.
we think that therefore employees want to recruit the right person, but it can be the three that there are many ways to recruit good employees.
Okay. There are many ways too. So then after two, you need a verb, right? And then what will be the verb
Yeah.
that goes with the complement? They're the right person with the right job.
Yeah.
Is the profile.
Okay. It says, therefore, employers want to the right person with the right job.
Um, Match to match.
There you go, right? So they're the right person with the right job. So then it's match. Employers wants to match the right person with the right job. Yes, that's the one.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Okay. So the number 3 is then recruit.
Recruit good employees.
That's here, teacher,
Yeah, could be.
like that.
Yes, it's okay.
A very specific.
Allow me 1 second, please. Someone is knocking the door.
Okay.
One
Teacher,
second.
what is
Yes.
brand out?
Oh, brag about. Brag, the verb brag. Yes. This is when you can say brag is when a person talks too much about himself or about his possessions or about his accomplishments that probably in reality he doesn't. Like for example, brag is like someone that says, "Oh,
Ah,
I someone that says like,
I
oh,
get it.
I know this, I know that, I have this, I have the other one, I have two cars, I have like this, three houses," but in reality they don't have. But they are talking too much, so they are bragging. Bragging.
Presumiendo, something like that.
What is it?
Presumiendo, or something like that.
Yes, it's presumir, it's alardear, basically.
Ah, okay.
When you talk too
Okay.
much, or
Thanks, teacher.
like I had a person. Well, I know a person, a guy, and he likes to brag about girls. About girls. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden, you're talking to this guy, and then, hey, how you doing? All good. And how about you? Yeah. And all of a sudden, hey, look at this girl in the cell phone. And what do you think? And well, she's cute. Oh, I'm hanging out with her. I'm going to this and so on and so on. And I know that probably not even close to that. And probably he doesn't even know that girl, but he likes to brag about it, right? So he talks too much, which maybe he's not. So that is the word brag. Or some other people, they brag about their maybe accomplishments. So I have. I have two houses, I have two cars, and I have this. Or some other people, they brag about their possessions, nice clothes, nice shoes, but everything is with credit cards.
Mm,
Okay, so you
okay.
brag too much, but it's not.
Okay, teacher, I get it. I was
I
really
get.
confused. I didn't
And
knew that.
also you can use, for example, as an adjective, you can say bragger.
Oh, bragger with
A
double G.
bragger.
Double G, bragger. It's coming from brag. Bragger is the person, is the noun, right? Bragger. Hey, he is a bragger. She's a bragger. Es presumido, presumida. All right, almost done.
Okay.
Good.
Almost.
Almost done. We have some debts.
So some debts. I have debts too. I owe a lot of money.
No, no, sorry.
I
Dubs.
have some debts. Okay,
Eh,
debts and debts, right?
dubs.
Debts is like money that you owe,
Yeah,
and debts is like something that is
yeah.
not clear. Okay,
I
yeah.
have both.
Yeah. So do I. I have both. I think that here is very common to have debts, right? If it is not about
Yeah,
maybe personal debts, so you have house debts or something, right? But we all have.
some debt.
Yeah. So
Yes.
one day we will live without debts, but we don't know when.
Yes,
One
it's
day.
possible.
It's a
It's possible.
dreaming life.
The
Is my dream.
secret it's the secret is to spend less than you earn.
Yeah.
The
It's
And
true.
secret is
someday you will be free of debts.
the secret is not to buy everything you want to eat.
It's true. That is the secret. Yes. Okay, great. So let me visit the other ones.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks, teacher.
You welcome.
So let's check. Recruiting employees is time consuming, okay, and it costing process. Therefore, employer want to match the right person with the right job the first time around. There are many ways to recruit good employees. Advertising in newspaper and professional journey, recruiting on college campus or at conference or getting a reference from headhunter. Um,
Hello, Carlos.
Hello, teacher.
Mr. Gomez. What happens, Mr. Gomez? Were you alone in the group?
No, I was working with Angel, but we already finished.
Okay. All right. And Angel, what happened to Angel? I think he got disconnected, right? So you finished with all the 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 words in the reading. Okay.
Yes, the first PDF.
Okay, great. So we just need to can you confirm with Mr. Aquino if you have the same?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Do you have the invitation?
No, no, I don't
Okay.
have.
Okay. Let me see. Don't accept right now. Do not accept. Just give me a moment. Now, yes.
Okay,
All right.
can you send it again, please?
Okay. Let me see. Don't accept right now. Do not accept. Okay. Just let's wait. So now I'm gonna send it again. All right.
Okay,
Hello, Jacqueline. Confirm the information with Joaquin. Jacqueline. Can you accept the invitation? Finish, Diego, Marcela?
Yes.
Yeah, we finished.
Okay, great. This is a PDF. Okay. So let me call the people. I just got the email. So then Bragger.
Okay.
Let me call them and then we check. Do you have new vocabulary or is everything very comprehensive?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello,
Hello,
Hello.
hello,
I
Willie.
I
hello.
I didn't know a word.
Which word?
Brag,
Brag. Yeah,
brag about.
it's to brag about. It's like yes, it's like when you talk too much about you. When you like it's like you,
Pavonearse.
yeah, when you exaggerate about you. It's like oh, I have this job and I have this salary, I do this, I do that, and probably in reality it's just different. The reality is different, but you like to brag. Or someone like, for example, I you can see a lot of experiences, right? There was a guy with good trucks, nice cars, like in one weekend with a pickup, an excellent pickup, like kind of Hilux. And then I was like, wow, that's a nice car, bro. And then next, like in a month, a different car, and like three different cars. And he was like, wow. And he was like pretending, oh, let's go to the beach, right? I'll take you in my car. So we were convinced that he had the car, but at the end we discovered that it was like his family cards. He didn't have anything, nothing. And the pickup belonged to his sister, the other car to his brother and the father, and like that. And he was just administrating, but he pretended that he was the owner. And we were like, okay, well, where are your cars, right? So but he was bragging about that. Bragging. Do you brag about something? No. No.
No.
No, never. No. Mr. Cuvillas, do you brag when you're playing soccer, for example? Do you brag with your coworkers?
Not really, teacher. No.
Not really. Okay, yeah, bragging is not right. So yeah, sometimes, right? Sometimes you need to brag some things. That's something that's normal, but you know, it's not common. It's not common. Or sometimes, uh, sometimes people, especially men, brag about cars, like, oh, what kind of car do you have? I have this car. Oh, I have this other one. So that you're kind of bragging about it. It's coming from the noun bragger, the person, presumido. or we call it in El Salvador. How do you say presumido in El Salvador in a more colloquial way? I forgot the word. There's a more colloquial way.
Agrandado.
Agrandado. That's the word. Yes. Es un agrandado. A bragger. You are a bragger. Okay, good. Let's take a look because now we're going to go into the listening comprehension. It says words like abundant, accomplishment, bring together, candidates, come up with, commensurate, match, profile, qualifications, recruit, submit, and time consuming. So as Salvador said, recruiting employees is a time consuming and costly process. Okay, that's right. So next, Joaquin.
Uh, the second one.
Yeah, therefore.
Mommy, therefore, ¿a dónde está?
Uh-huh.
Aquí está. Therefore, employees want to. Teacher, but I didn't write the answers. I was driving.
Oh,
But we
okay.
did together.
We did together with Connie, teacher.
All right, Fernando,
Connie,
help her out.
we put recruit.
All right. So therefore, employers want to
The correct answer.
Uh-huh. Recruit.
Recruit. Yeah.
The right person with the right job the first time around. Okay, thank you. Let me see, Mr. Cubillas,
Thank you,
is that correct?
Fernando.
I think teacher is matched. Therefore, employer want to match the right person with the right job.
Okay.
The first time around.
Okay. Genesis, is that correct? Genesis, is that correct?
Sorry, which one you say?
We are in number 2.
Mm,
Employers want to
recruit.
Uh-huh.
recruit. All right, the right person with the right job. Okay. Anna?
And we have talked about is a match or recruit, but I guess is match.
Yeah, and in this case, the right word number 2 is match. It's match. For example,
Really?
you have the right person and the right job. What do? You match them, right? What if, for example, if you're looking someone from sales, for example, and then you have someone maybe who has experience in on selling, marketing, and a teacher. Imagine. So then, who are you gonna hire? The teacher? Maybe not, right? Good. So you need to match for the position, the right person. So then it's match number 2. Good.
Okay.
Number 3. It's okay. Don't worry. Enrique, Mr. Ramos, Sergio Ramos. Okay, Enrique Ramos, go ahead.
Which number? Number
3. We're number 3.
Three.
3. There are many ways to recruit good employees: advertising in newspapers and professional journals, recruiting on college campuses, other conferences, or getting referrals from headhunters.
Headhunters. Okay, good. There are many ways to. He said recruit.
Recruit.
Salvador, what do you have?
We had doubts, but at the end, we chose the same recruit.
Recruit. All right. Carlos?
I have bring together.
Bring together. Okay. All right. Jacqueline, what do you have? Jacqueline? Oh, she has
Yeah,
problem.
she
Qualification,
wrote
she
in the chat.
says.
Yeah, she has problem with the audio. I'm sorry. Yes, yeah, I forgot it. Okay, then yes. Number 3 is there are many ways to. In this case is recruit. Recruit good employees, right? So what are the ways? Advertising on newspaper, right? professional journals or recruited in college campuses. I don't know if you have seen that, but in it's very common that in some sometimes they say, oh, we have a opening, a job opening in at this university, Gavide University. We have an opening in Don Bosco University. So in college campuses, it's very common, or at a conferences or getting referrals from headhunters. What is the meaning of headhunters? Headhunters?
People who
Son como las compañías como Search.
Yeah, it's like
O
the
tele-
people
o-
like we said into Spanish like casa talento, right? The people that are like
Ajá.
looking for the best candidates. So then, okay, they send it to the place. All right, that's correct. Next, let's continue. Let me see. Marcela.
Number 5, right?
Yes, number 5. And let me see.
It
No, number
Number
4.
four.
I'm sorry, number
sorry.
4.
Recruiting, it's a time for a company to brag out,
To
sorry,
brag about.
to brag about its accomplishment and exciting people about its future.
Okay, is that correct? Let me see. Fernando. She said to brag about its accomplishments.
Yeah, we have the same.
Yeah, it's correct. So what do people brag about? About their accomplishment. That's correct. Next, Diego. Each company.
Uh, each company is trying to bring the word. Let me check here. To bring together the best and the brightest, but they are not alone.
Okay, that's correct, right? Each company is trying to bring together the best and the brightest, but they're not alone. They're not alone. They're not alone. Good. Thank you. Genesis, continue. They're
The,
their competition.
The competition is trying to do the same thing when jobs are,
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure about that. The
Okay.
answer.
The answer, not a
Mhm.
problem. When jobs are
Jobs
uh,
are abundant, teacher.
okay, is abundant. Abundant.
Abundant.
Abundant. When jobs are abundant, yes, the word is abundant, right? And there's a low of unemployment,
Mhm.
right? Employers may face higher demands from job seekers. Good. Mr. Aquino, continue. Conversely,
Okay. Number 7.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Conversely,
Conversely, when the economy is slowing down and jobs are few, employers are in a better position for attracting the best candidate.
candidate.
Or
All right, that's correct.
maybe,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
okay,
In this case,
okay,
candidate.
candidate, okay.
Or do you have any other option?
Coming up with,
With the best coming up with. In this case, it's like a candidate, right? So employers have a better position for attracting the best candidate, right? What is conversely? Any
yes,
idea with
right.
conversely? Conversely, conversely
In the other hand, or
is on the other hand, right? On the other hand.
yes, on
Yes,
the other hand.
yes, good. Let me see next, number 8, Angel.
Employees look for a certain characters and
Certain, for a certain characteristics.
for certain characteristics and
Mhm.
profile in their employers.
certain characteristics and profiles in their employees. Okay, thank you. Carlos, is that correct?
Employers look for certain characteristics and qualifications, maybe too.
Okay, all right, good. Joaquin, what do you have?
Mhm.
For certain characteristics and
Qualifications.
okay,
Qualifications.
okay, thank you. Let me see. Diego, what do you have?
Uh, yeah, I agree with Connie.
Yeah, it's true, right? In this cases, look for certain characteristics and qualifications in their employees.
Qualification in their employees.
Exactly,
Okay.
right? Yes. Mr. Ramos, continue. Number 9.
Number 9.
Yes.
It says employee. Wait, let me check.
Hmm?
Bring in. I haven't.
I
Coming
help
up
you.
with.
I help you. Coming up.
Coming up with a very specific.
Okay. Salvador, is that correct?
We had talked about that also, but yeah, at the end we got coming up with
Yeah, in this case is coming up with a very specific, Anna.
profile. Oh, sorry.
Yes, Salvador said profile. We choose the word
Yeah,
profile.
with a very specific profiles that fits the company culture and a specific job requirements, right? It's a difficult job. Okay, thank you. Joaquin, the last number 11.
11 we put coming up with, but it's in the 9, so
Yeah, and number 10 is profile. So then it says, let me see, Diego, read it. Employers want to,
Employers want to see a well-rounded candidate and someone who has related work experience.
mhm, continue. They're willing,
They're willing to offer a salary that is that strange word, measure. Let me. I have problem with commensurate.
commensurate. All right. With
Commensurate.
that experience, right? Exactly, right? Remember,
With that
salary,
experience.
salary, it's according to experience, knowledge, abilities, right? So then it's commensurate. It's a very technique in terms of hiring people or giving like a salary. So depending your knowledge and your experience, so that's gonna be your salary. For example, you can see this like for example, in the banking area, it's very common. You can hire 2 accountants with the same degree, with the same profession, but they're gonna take a look at the experience, at the knowledge, and everything that you have. So then salary will be commensurate according to that experience. Thank you. And the last one, let me see. Fernando, read it. Employers.
Employers will make hiring and salary determination based on the information candidates coming up with through
Throughout.
the application and interview process.
No, it's
Through the
through.
application and interview process.
Yes, it's throughout. So okay, employers will
Throughout.
make a hiring and salary determinations based on the information candidates coming up with. But coming up with is number 9. So thank you, Marcela. What will be the last one?
Submit.
Submit. All right, throughout the application and interview process. That is correct. What is the meaning of we had 2 words like well-rounded candidate? What do you understand about that? When I say well-rounded candidate. Any idea with well-rounded candidate?
No.
Like someone who has all the skills or the profile they're looking for.
Yeah, a
Yeah. A
well-rounded candidate
well-rounded candidate
is someone with all
is
the
someone with
qualifications for
all.
the job. Someone very complete. So that's well-rounded candidate. And how about the other one when I say throughout? What is throughout? Throughout? Throughout
The like the way
It's
the
like
channel.
in all,
in
like
all the
see.
process, right? All the process, in all the process. Okay, great. So now that we had the vocabulary, so now we need to go into the listening. So number one, we said time consuming. Number two is number one's to match, right? Number three, hire. Number four, accomplishment. Number five, is trying to bring together, okay,
Bring together.
when jobs are abundant, okay, attracting the best. Number seven, candidates. Number eight, certain characteristics and qualifications. Number nine, coming up with. Number 10, profile. Number 11 is commensurate. And number 12 is submit. Yes, good. Now, we need to go and move to the other page. This one. Can you see it,
Yes.
everybody?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this is let me see, it's the listening part. So for example, there's a picture. I don't know if you can see it. Probably it's not very visible. Sorry, this is from a book. Um, so you have like, look at the picture. Listen to the sentences. Choose the sentence that best describe the picture. So what do you think the girl is doing?
Reading.
Reading. What is she
Reading.
reading? She's reading
Reading
what?
a
Reading
newspaper.
the
Newspaper.
newspaper.
The newspaper.
And what do you think she's doing? And what kind of things do you think that she's reading in the newspaper?
Looking at a job, maybe.
Looking for a job, maybe, right? Good. So look at this one. It says essential words for the TOEIC. This is basically like TOEIC preparation. So the listeners are exactly like this. You have like picture and then understanding and then selecting. So you are going to listen 4 sentences, A, B, C, and D, and you need to select the best sentence that will describe the picture. Like letter A, she's eating breakfast. No, right? Letter B, all right. She is talking on the phone. No. She is searching a job in the newspaper. Then yes. Letter D, okay, she's sleeping. So they know. So you need to listen the sentence that best describe the picture. And then with part 2, and part 2 is question response. There is a question first. You need to understand the question, and then you need to select the answer, A, B, C, or D. Do you understand, everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So let me play the listening and the picture number 1. Let's listen.
Lesson number 11, Listening Comprehension. Part 1, Photo. Number 1, look at the picture marked number 1.
A,
The job profile is posted on the board.
B,
The qualifications are listed on the wall.
C,
The harvest this season is abundant.
D.
The candidate is checking the job listings in the newspaper.
Did you get those? Can you listen?
Yes.
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 Let me play it again. We're gonna listen 2 times just to make sure. Let's go with the picture, right? Look at the photo. Look at the photo, and then you need to select A, B, C, or D.
Part 1, photo.
Photo.
Number 1, look at the picture marked number 1.
A.
The job profile is posted on the board.
What is the letter A? The job profile is
It's
posted
posted
in the job, in
in the board. The board.
in the board. Is that the answer?
No.
According
No.
to the picture?
No.
No.
Go with letter B.
B.
The qualifications are listed on the wall.
The qualifications are listed on the wall. Is that the answer?
No.
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 C.
The harvest this season is abundant.
Letter Z. What is letter Z?
The
It's
The
like
heart
abandoned.
disease is
Abandoned,
less
but
abundant.
Yeah. The harvest this season is abundant, right? The harvest, the production is abundant this season, right? Is that the answer?
No.
Let's go with the last one.
D.
The candidate is checking the job listings in the newspaper.
Is that the answer?
yes.
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 Yes. So the answer is letter D. All right. That is just a warm up only. So you need to adapt, right? You need to listen to the vocabulary that is included in the audios. Now we're gonna go with part 2. Let me see. In part 2 it says, Mr. Aquino, can you read the indications in part 2? Question, response.
Question, response. Listen to the questions and the 3 response. Choose the response that best answer the questions.
Yes. So there will be a question. There will be one question. So we need to understand the question, so then you can select the right answer. Because if we don't understand the question, so the answer will be we won't be able to understand the answer. Let's listen to the first question, and then we go with the answers. Here we go.
Part 2, question response. Number 2. Which candidate mentioned her father's fish boat?
Again.
Number 2. Which candidate mentioned her father's fish boat?
What is the question?
Which candidate mentioned his father? I don't know, teacher. This missing the last word.
You have an idea. Good. Enrique, what is the question?
The last word I didn't get it.
Fish.
Number 2.
Listen.
Which candidate mentioned her father's fish boat?
Fish boat.
Father's Facebook.
Fish boat.
It's fish boat.
Fish boat.
Right.
Fish.
So the question is basically like, which candidate mentioned his father fish boat? Right. So that's the question. Now let's go with the answers. A, B, or C.
A. The first one. B. She fishes for a living. C. Her father sells oats.
Is that A, B, or C?
C.
A.
A. C. Okay. So so the question is, which candidate mentioned his father fish boat? So letter A.
B. She fishes for a
Candidate mentioned her father's fish boat.
Okay.
A.
A.
The first one. B. She fishes for a living. C. Her father sells oats.
The first
So
one. A.
what is it?
A.
Is letter A? Yes, it's letter A. When the question is like,
Yeah, you're
which
right.
candidate? Oh, the first one. So then it's letter A. So then it's letter A. Yes. Good. Now let's go with the other one. With number 2. We need to listen. We need to listen the number 2 and then select the correct answer. Here we go.
Number 3.
Yes.
What recent accomplishment are you most proud of?
Again.
A.
Number 3. What recent accomplishment are you most proud of?
Okay, what is the question?
Which recent accomplishment?
I'm proud of something.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. What is it again?
Which recent accomplishment are you proud? Something like that.
Something like that? Okay. Listen again. Listen again.
Number 3.
Listen, number 3.
What recent accomplishment are you most proud of?
A. I need to resend this package.
I'm sorry, again.
What recent accomplishment are you most proud of?
A. I need to.
Okay. So what is the question?
Which accomplishment are you proud of?
Is the most.
Uh-huh.
Proud.
So yeah, basically the question is, what recent accomplishment are you most proud of? Like the last accomplishment that you feel really good about it, right? What recent accomplishment are you most proud of? So that's the question. Now, let's go with the answers. Let's go with the answers. Just give me a second. Just give me a brief moment. Okay, we are, so what is the question? What recent accomplishment are you most proud of, right? Good, now, let's put the answer.
Package. B.
Listen.
Number 3. What recent accomplishment are you most proud of?
A. I need to resend this package. B. I won the Employee of the Month award in May. C. I found it most time consuming.
So what is this? Is that A, B, or C?
B.
B.
B? And what did she say about letter B?
That she won like the best employee on May or March. I cannot remember the month.
She won the Employee of the Month award in May. Yes, good. That is correct. Now, that is up to number 3. Now we go part 3, which is conversation. Let me see. Let me get someone. Carlos, read the indications in part 3.
Okay, part 3, conversation.
Yeah.
Listen to the dialogue, then read each question and choose the best response.
And choose the best response. Okay, good. Let me see, Marcela, the first question.
Sorry, teacher. The
Number
first
4.
question.
Question number 4, in part 3.
What has the woman been doing lately?
Letter A.
Fixing her drain, earning money, looking for matches, searching for a job.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Cubillas, number 5.
How long has she been doing this?
And the options?
2 months, 4 months, 5 months, 9 months.
Okay, thank you. Let me see. Next, Mr. Aquino, number 6.
Number 6 is what did she do yesterday? She had an interview. She read a review. She read a review. She helped someone. She accepted a new position.
A new position. Okay, now we're gonna listen a conversation and then you need to select the right answer for those 3. Here we go.
Part 3, short conversation. Numbers 4 through 6 relate to the following conversation. Have you come up with any ideas for finishing your job search?
It's been very time-consuming and draining, but I think it's finally coming to an end. And it's about time, too. I've been at this for 5 months now.
Does this mean that you've found the job that's the perfect match?
Maybe. I'm very hopeful about a position I interviewed for yesterday. I know I have all the qualifications.
Again, let's listen second time.
Have you come up with any ideas for finishing your job search?
It's been very time-consuming and draining, but I think it's finally coming to an end. And it's about time, too. I've been at this for 5 months now.
Does this mean that you've found the job that's the perfect match?
Maybe. I'm very hopeful about a position I interviewed for yesterday. I know I have all the qualifications.
Okay, good. Let's see. So now number 7, Salvador, what will be the number? Number 4, I'm sorry. What has the woman been doing lately?
D, searching for a job.
Okay. Is that correct, Diego?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Let me see. Number 4, Angel. 5. Sorry. How long has she been doing this?
How
Angel?
long has been doing? 2 months, 4 months, 5 months, 9 months.
What's the answer?
Letter C.
Letter C. 5 months. Okay. Let me see. Oscar, is that correct? How long has she been doing this?
For me, it's letter A, 2 months.
2 months. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Fernando.
For me, it's 5 months. Number C.
Letter C. Okay. Is that correct, everybody? 5 months?
5 months.
Yes, it's right. 5 months.
Yes, 5 months.
5 months. Okay. Genesis. Next, number 6.
Number 6. What did she do yesterday? She had an interview.
She had an interview?
Letter A.
Letter A. Okay. Let me see. Mr. Aquino, is that correct?
Yes, sir, it's correct.
It's correct, right? She had an interview. So then number 4 is searching for a job. Number 5, 5 months. Number 6, she had an interview. And now let's go with the last part, is just a talk, right? Someone's gonna be talking and we need to answer number 7. Let me see. Carlos, number 7, read number 7.
Okay, number 7, what should the resume include?
Yeah, resume include. Resume is your, yeah, your profile, your information. Good. So read the answers.
Okay, letter A, your major in college. Letter B, your grade point average. Letter C, a current reference. Letter D, a list of concrete achievements.
Concrete achievements. Okay, thank you. Let me see. Marcela, number 8. Read number 8.
Okay, let me a moment.
Sure.
What is the employer looking for? Employees with long-term career plans, people to fill position immediately, aggressive marketers, people willing to accept minimum wage.
Minimum wage, right? Wage, remember the word
Minimum
wage
wage.
is salary, basically salary. Thank you.
Okay.
Next, Joaquin, number 9.
Who should apply for a position now? A. Accountants. B. Recruiters. C. School teachers. D. Apartment managers.
Apartment manager. Okay, now we're gonna listen and answer and select the correct answer. Here we go. Number 4, talk.
Part 4, talk. Questions 7 through 9 relate to the following recording. Candidates are asked to submit a current resume and letter of interest. Your resume should list your qualifications for the job you are applying for. It should also list specific accomplishments in past jobs or in school. Your letter of interest should also outline your long-term career goals. If you bring together a picture of your past, your current goals, and your future, your profile will be more cohesive to our hirers. We are currently recruiting for entry-level positions in our accounting department. Salaries are competitive and commensurate with experience.
Second time.
Relate to the following recording. Candidates are asked to submit a current resume and letter of interest. Your resume should list your qualifications for the job you are applying for. It should also list specific accomplishments in past jobs or in school. Your letter of interest should also outline your long-term career goals. If you bring together a picture of your past, your current goals, and your future, your profile will be more cohesive to our hirers. We are currently recruiting for entry-level positions in our accounting department. Salaries are competitive and commensurate with experience.
All right. Salaries are the word commensurate. Good. Now, here we go. Number 7, let me get someone. Enrique. What should the resume include?
I heard a list of concrete achievements because he said that's what I think because he said all the things that they have done in the past.
A list of concrete achievements. Okay. Everything that they have done in the past. All right. Good. Carlos, is that correct?
Yes, I agree.
I agree. Okay. Yes, it's correct. So they need a list of concrete achievements. All right. Thank you. Let me get another one. Diego, number 8. Diego?
Number 8, B. No, accountants.
What is the employer looking for? Number 8. What is the employer looking for? Employees with a long-term career plans, employees to fill positions immediately, aggressive marketers, people willing to set minimum wage.
B, people to fill position immediately.
All right, thank you. Let me see, Angel, what do you have? Angel?
It's gone, I think.
It's gone. Okay. Probably. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Salvador. Thank you. Go ahead. Number 8.
Number 8, I understood letter E, employees with long-term career plans.
Okay. Yes. In this case, it's employees with long-term career plans. So it's letter A. Yes. That's letter A. Good. Next, Oscar. Number 9. Who should apply? Remember that we're talking about should. Who should apply for a position now? Accountants, recruiters, school teachers, apartment managers. Oscar, who should apply? Oscar? Oscar, can you hear me? Okay, let me see. Mr. Covilla helping.
For me, is the letter A, accountants.
Accountants. Okay. Genesis, is that correct? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, contents.
Which one? Number 9?
Letter A. Letter A.
It's accountants.
Accountant.
Accountant. So then yes, good. So that is accountant. And yeah, we're finished. Of course, you know, the activity is longer. We have many more exercises, but it's gonna take too much time. Okay. But yes, we have a different vocabulary related, you know, with jobs, recruiting, salaries, and this is very technique vocabulary. So you will, if you take any like this kind of evaluations or in a very professional environment, you will listen to this session. You will listen to this vocabulary, and sometimes there are some words that are very similar, but you need to understand. How about this one? Let me give another one. Okay, as you can see, we have very similar, let's say, very similar words, right? So we had the first one, but the intonation goes here. But what about this one? Okay, so we have some words here. The first one, let me see, Carlos, what is the first one? What is the pronunciation of the first one? Just by putting the intonation in a different, in a different syllable, so the meaning will change. These words, you write them in the same way, but the pronunciation, the intonation will change the meaning. So the first one is
Resume.
resume, and the second one,
Resume.
resume. All right, so two different things. You write the same, but the intonation will change, right? Similar, the other one, let me see, Marcela. This other one is second word,
Content.
content,
Content.
and the next,
Content. Content.
content. All right, so if you change the intonation, you will change the meaning.
Okay. So for example, when I say resume, what is resume? Everybody, what is the resume? It's your vitae, right? Your
Curriculum.
profile. Yes, it's like curriculum. And how about resume? And resume, what is resume?
To sum what was the word? Sum off or
Resume.
some
Uh-huh.
Summer.
Like a summary
to summarize.
or to make something shorter. Okay. Summarize. Actually, it's different. This is also a very technique word. When you say resume, resume is like let me give you resume is like when you are doing something and then you stop doing that activity and then later you resume the previous activity. Example, you are studying at the university and you are in your third year at the university, but then because of the economic situation or any other problem, you stop. And then you say, oh, I am going to resume my career next year. What is resume? Or let
To
me,
start
To
again.
start again.
Like curriculum? No.
no,
Reanudar.
that is resume. In this case is reanudar algo. It's like start all over, start again where you left. So that is resume. So the intonation changes the meaning. And a clear example, when you are watching in Netflix, when you're watching a movie in Netflix, like you're in the middle of the movie, so then you stop watching it, and then the next day, when you go back to the same movie, so Netflix is gonna tell you, uh, go back to the beginning or resume where you left. So resume is like start where you left. So that's reanudar. It's a very technique word. Okay. Next, we have Diego. The first one is content, and the second one is
Content.
content. And what is the difference? The first one, when I say content, what is content?
It's the like for TV,
Mhm.
the content of the channels or the
The content is basically the information, right? Like
uh-huh.
the content of this reading is about jobs and recruiting, right? So that is
Yes,
the content, is the data, the information. That is content. And how about when I say content? Content,
Uh,
the meaning changes.
like happiness,
It's like happy. Very
like
good, right? It's like
uh-huh.
like honey every day,
Like
right?
in Spanish,
Uh-huh.
like in Spanish,
Uh-huh. Like
contento, let's say,
contento,
feliz. I don't.
contenta. Yeah, exactly. Good. So, Joaquin, are you content every day?
Mm,
Every morning is
Every
the
morning,
first
right?
time, right?
Every
Con-
morning. She's very content. Content. All right. She's very content. Okay. Yes.
Teacher,
Happy.
I have with this,
content.
you
Uh-huh.
can see she is content.
Yeah, he's content. Ah, yes, good. It's correct. You can say like that. You can say, oh, look, Carlos, he looks very content today. He looks very content,
Okay,
not content. Content is information, right?
okay,
So,
But
yeah.
but is not this word
uh-huh.
is rarely
No, it's
used,
very common.
right?
It's very common.
Really.
You can say, I'm very happy today. I'm very content. No problem. You can use it like happy and
Mm,
content, right? Yeah, it's just that
mm,
we learn like, or we know one or two ways, but there are many ways to say something. But then you can say content. I'm very content.
okay,
I got the new
okay.
I got the new position. Oh, really? I'm very content for you. Okay, good.
Mm,
Next, let me see,
okay.
Salvador. The other one. The first one is,
Sentence.
and the second one,
Sentence.
sentence. All right. So you write the same, but the intonation changes the meaning. What is the first one? When you say sentence, it's like a grammar structure.
Like
Give me
a
a
paragraph.
sentence, a paragraph, right? Sentence. But how about when I say sentence?
Looks like in Spanish.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
To guilt someone or something like that. Someone guilty in the
Yeah. It's like when you give a penalty to someone, a sentence, right?
penalties.
A
A
sentence.
verdict.
Yes, exactly. When you send someone to jail, so you can say, oh, he was sentenced. He was sentenced, not sentenced. Like it's judge. All right. And the other one, let
Sentence and content. The issue that we think that we are like this like English class. No, what is
okay,
that? Is that yeah? You know that you doubt that these are in English the same.
exactly, right? Sentence is grammar,
Yeah.
paragraph, but sentence is like a penalty to someone. Yes, and the other one, we have present and present, right? What is present? The
A
present
Like a
gift.
gift.
The
is like a
It's
gift.
time. It's time.
The time, right? The
Are
like a
present
gift.
is like, or it could be as a gift. And how about present?
Like
Like
you are in a place in the moment.
present yourself.
Present
No.
yourself is
Tell
like,
us tell us who you are.
yeah, it's like, yes,
Uh-huh.
it's basically the action, the action. For example, Fernando said, I had to present a new project today at 2 p.m. So he has to present is the action to show something to people. That is present, but present is different, right? So it's
Mhm.
pronunciation. Some words you write them exactly in the same way, but the intonation will change the meaning. So right, so we gotta be careful with this. We don't say like a resume. What is your resume? No, resume is not right. It's resume with resume.
Mhm.
Okay, good. I know it's time, and most of you are leaving now because you gotta go to work. So then we'll continue tomorrow, which is Friday. So thank you, and just remember and put in practice those words, right? Commensurate, brag, and some other ones. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow at the same time.
Okay.
All
See
right.
Okay.
you
Thank
See
you,
tomorrow.
you.
Okay.
everybody.
Have a good
Goodbye.
day.
Take care.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.